Hello and welcome back to Zelda Speedruns. We are back with Miniblins Season 2, the group Helmaroc Grand Finals between SirQuazy and YourAverageLink. Joining me here on Comps Day, we have Monkle. Mon, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, they're doing pretty great. I had a bit of a busy day, but now we're here. We're watching some Wind Waker Randomizer. Couldn't be a better way to finish the evening.
Yeah, really exciting. Quazy is a returning Miniblins finalist, was the runner-up in the Group Din last season. Back again, striving for Miniblins glory, and Yao coming over from Skyward Sword. We got the old versus the new.
Yeah, I mean, those are the kinds of tournaments you want in Miniblins. Like, good new runners giving it their all and matching up against some of our oldies but goodies. You know?
Yeah.
So it's always fun to see that. It's the best group for that, too, because Group Helmaroc is the middle one. You get a pretty broad set of kinds of players duking it out in that one.
Yeah.
And we're starting with the hints, which read fast, everyone. Read fast. I saw Cliff Plateau into Dead.
Yeah, Cliff Plateau is my least favorite foolish to get ever.
It just kind of hurts because if you want to glitch your way through the seed, it's kind of a bad start, you know.
Yeah, but both of these runners are going to want to do Thorn Fairy and BPR. You want to use Cliff Plateau to do that.
Yeah, it's just a little sad to see. You become a little dependent on that grappling hook when that happens.
Yeah, and the thing, Cliff Plateau, like there's no chance that you're gonna accidentally do a dead Cliff Plateau that your opponent will do. Like everybody does Cliff Plateau.
Yeah. Look at that. That chest is spiky. And your average link is now going not your average speed. So please don't look at the screen if you're photosensitive. We'll tell you back when it's safe. SirQuazy not going for the super swim.
Yeah,
I can respect that. I can respect that.
We are picking up a bait bag. So speaking of BPR, Birdspeak is in for us.
Yeah. It might be one of those seeds where the game kind of wants you to do it regularly, you know? Pilot your bird, get inside.
Grapple and BPR is such a troll in this seed.
Oh, that could be something.
But you can look back to the outside. We are done with the flashing lights.
Yeah, the lights are back to normal, and we're in a fairy fountain. So we're about to get some germs all over ourselves. Let's go! If this was 2020, I'd be Superman. Yeah. Hey, that's Forest Pearl. That's the one we're missing.
And it's relevant because we do have male Tagoma, so that could be pointing to our grappling hook.
Yeah, could be something. Could be something.
We have a change with the logic in the Miniblins build. There's not the expectation that you're going to be able to get to the DRC big key chest to pick up a small key, so...
I kind of miss that, but at the same time, I do miss a lot of things because I've been here for too long.
been away for so long.
Back in my days, picking up Din's Pearl made the lava in front of the RC go hard, you know? It was amazing. I'm only 30, I've just been here too long. It's fine.
When Waker ages you, the sea, the cruel air. I don't know if any of these guys put on sunscreen before they got out there. There's no coverage in the King of Red Lions.
Absolutely nothing. Like, you'd think that a guy that's a boat would at least want to get something to cover his head. But no.
No, he loves it.
Like, he loves the sun.
He's been underwater for so long. He just wants to feel the sun again.
He has like 75 types of skin cancer at the same time, and somehow they all cancel out each other's.
The Mr. Burns, Three Stooges trying to jam through the doorway at the same time. Perfectly balanced to keep him alive forever.
Yeah, immortal that boat. Until we start having bomb problems.
So we picked up Roar's Pearl. We haven't seen that mail yet. We did see Yao check in with the boys of Salvage Corps over at Western. We picked up $20, so got our Beetle money.
Yeah, could be worse.
Yeah,
I guess the Salvage Corps is doing pretty good for themselves and give money away.
yeah. Keep the cheap kid.
Oh man, look at that thing all dance. Second time I see it tonight, but it's still so enticing. But that spiky little thing coming out of it. It's golden. It's fun.
Inside this dancing mailbox. There we go.
Playing hook.
Oh, we also
got a
picked up
wallet. Yes.
Yeah. Double mail.
Double mail time. Oh man, that's a good one to get early on.
Yeah, we do have access to all of DRC right now, so I wonder when we will see that. The Ghost Ship chart is going to give us access to the power bracers, but we probably don't need to pick those up. We don't have ET in play. Bomb Island is dead.
It depends on how long we need. How long until we get to the bombs themselves, because power bracelets can be really good backup bombs in the meantime. Not as glitchy, but they do get you through a lot.
They get the job done.
Waiting for the ferry to get down here.
Yeah, I forgot to grab one at Mother and Child, but I guess tipping that we're probably going to outset pretty soon. And check on our dear grandma.
Ah, good old grandma. And their muscular arms.
Oh yeah, the other thing too is we know that bombs are going to show up because bombs are path to Mulgara.
Yeah, it would be very weird.
Mulgara. But these runners won't need bombs to get into Islet.
Yeah, but
Rock's dead. We might be going straight for DRC.
That would be a play. I can get behind that. Or, we could be just doing regular checks outside, going in.
Our one DRI check.
It kind of hurts my soul every time I do that one check on this island. Like, but I like glitching.
Yeah,
let me go through the island.
Let me run up the wall. Ooh, there we go.
Master Sword.
That makes
the sword in the stone.
No, we're gonna get Crescents first.
Nice place to be.
Yeah, not a big appetite for it. We do have Quazy. We got the Ghost Ship chart. He could go for Ghost Ship right now, but no leaf.
That's what I'm curious about because it could be a play to grab the power bracelets before going down to Paw Print. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that is true. That would give him the entirety of Paw Print as well as Eastern Ferry.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Chef Quazy's cooking something up here. Yeah, we are advancing tonight.
Yeah, advancing tonight. So it looks like power bracelets are happening. Okay.
I barely want to do Ghost Ship under ideal circumstances, but I appreciate the early commitment to it. No hesitation, going straight for it.
Yeah. I mean, just gotta make sure that this guy doesn't spawn anything, and it's gonna happen. Yeah. It's gonna happen. Yeah, gotta lock him in the combo early on, or else you're kind of doomed. But we got the redead. That's the least troublesome one.
Yeah, and you know what? This is Big Brain Quazy. The redeads, they drop the spheres that are full of money, right? We're gonna get one of our beetle bucks.
Sometimes they drop just a big 20, but that's enough too.
We also just have a bunch of money at the end of Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
A ludicrous amount.
But I don't like getting my money from the good sources.
No.
Gotta get it from the bad ones.
Look, why is the ghost ship full of money? Don't they know you can't take it with you?
I mean,
I mean, they
take it
did
for them.
actually. So yeah,
Yeah.
what do I know?
There's not a lot of logic going on in the ghost ship itself, because I always say it that way. Welcome to the ghost ship. It's made out of ghost on the outside, but of wood on the inside. Don't question it.
Yeah,
It's
you telling me?
transparent on one side, but not on the other.
It's like those focus group mirrors. There's
Oh
someone
man,
watching from the other side, gauging how much we like the ghost ship.
good old mirrors. Oh, and we're making a little stop on Crescent itself. Apparently, things are spiky here. And it's
All right.
Clamor.
That has solved our Cliff Plateau conundrum for us because we now have grapple and hammer.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to grapple on to get inside of Bird Speak and then just open the other island regularly.
Yeah,
Feels crazy, yeah.
the absolutely nothing that we got at Western now in Logic, but it's interesting because if you saw losers bracket finals, there was another situation of Quasi opted not to swim. His opponent did swim, picked up a hook shot at Western, which ended up becoming a last location. Quasi may never see Western, and that's just
Could be
a
one of those.
pure time save.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I usually just hope for the best, aka not having to go there.
Yeah.
And salvage corp time for SirQuazy. Imagine if he didn't get any money and then went to Beetle, saw something good, and then got the money there. That would have been funny.
Yeah. Both of our runners did opt to just straight pick up the power bracelets, which, considering that you do have Pauper right here in play.
Yeah, I can't get behind that, honestly.
Yeah, looking at Yal's check counter, it's like 58 locations remaining in the game. Like 4 of them are here.
Pretty good place to be. Look at that! Grabbing the second peg because we don't lead the first one. Sorry, first peg. You're worthless to us.
Finally, someone's taking first peg down a peg.
Yeah. Gonna knock it down. We don't
0
need it.
peg now. Nope.
Oh, no.
I was dead. We didn't need it.
No, but we got dangerously close to the first peg. Don't like that. That's what I'm worried about. Don't touch that first peg. Under any circumstances. Okay, let's lift that boulder here. And that's nothing. And
we did need to get back there for a piece of cheese.
Yeah, good old cheese. And another piece of cheese here. That's one thing that's pretty fun about these settings, the Miniblin settings. They do lead to quite a lot of early opens of Hyrule.
Yeah, Hyrule gamblers have never had it better.
They're rejoicing. They're celebrating. Even if in the end there's usually nothing there, but
You know what? In Miniblins, it's done pretty well.
It can be pretty wild, yeah.
Yeah, Season 6, not so much, but Miniblins, it's great.
Good old Miniblins. The one thing I really enjoy about Miniblins is that at the end of every seed, you see the 3 guys we named the tournament about. It's great. We don't even kill them.
No, just a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. They're there. They're just chilling. Illing, Miniblin. Another good reason to pick up the power bracelets on this route. We get this island too.
Yeah, we've gotten basically everything we need strength for at this point. Just Outset Fairy remains.
Good old Outset Fairy. Everyone's favorite check.
It's unironically, yes, I love it.
It's a good counterplay, you know.
It's
Another piece of the Triforce. Man, are we going to our role before going to save Grandma? That would be wild.
All right, Quazy, where are you going after this?
Question. Teleporting. So it could be pretty much anywhere.
It's all
Dragon
right. We are.
Roost.
This is the DRC play. No leaf, no bow, no problem.
Just hope for the best
Yeah,
and get your dungeon over with.
We'll have to go the long way around the bottom floor. That's because we won't be able to break the boards.
One of those seeds.
Yeah, our boy Bido.
Bye bye toe, bye bye toe. I, Kamali's father's son. Bye, Kamali's father's son.
Yeah, his name has been lost to the ages.
I mean, everyone's looking good. Everyone looks great.
Yeah, everyone looks fantastic. It's early summer.
Yeah.
All the work in the winter's been paying off. Everyone's ready. Beach season, unless you're in Australia. Then Christmas season, I don't know what you guys do down there.
It's Australia, dude. They usually run away from literally everything in their country. They do have the longest golf course in the world, though.
Ooh.
It's kind of a gimmick. It's very long holes on many different courses, and you have to drive insane amounts of hours between every hole.
And each one is guarded by the biggest spider you've ever seen in your life.
Usually, or you might be dealing with emus. Just saying, they want a war. The emus won. Don't mess with the emus. So we're seeing some divergences. Quazy in the first dungeon, Dragon Rose Cavern. Meanwhile, YourAverageLink is just going for what I probably have done. Good old birds. And it's one of those seeds where you're going to have to do that one trick that I learned storage to avoid doing. It's very easy if you get it.
Yeah, as long as you do the inputs, it's fine.
Well done. If you get it first try, easy. If you get it like 70,000 times after that, kind of hurts.
You get it first try, or you get it several tries later. Yeah. Never second try.
Oh, Quazy almost brought the stick with him.
Just showing off the features.
Going back for a stick? Seems like it.
Oh, is the plan here to use the stick to break the
I think it is. I think it is.
To break the boards.
So that's a little difference from before. We can bring sticks between rooms.
They stay on fire.
How cool.
Yeah, he's literally carrying the torch for a new version.
Oh man.
But yeah, Yao did pick up on Birdspeak the delivery bag. Our path to Goma is fulfilled, but delivery bag, one of those items that you don't love, but
it's there.
Up. Yeah, of all the items, it's one of them.
It sure is an item. It takes a spot on the tracker. Amazing.
Speaking of which, we saw sticks through doors. We're seeing dungeon secrets. There's a boomerang.
Boomerang.
It's a little wet, but that it'll still work the same.
Good old boomerang. Dungeon secrets too. Get a lot of dungeon secrets, except the first seed you do with them, where you're just like, okay, where were the joy pendants in this dungeon again? Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh boy. It was. Where were the bombs? Oh, they were, behind the third stone head in Wind Temple on the right side, but you have to go clockwise instead of counterclockwise. You bozo.
So it's super easy to find. You just have to remember the time you open your Nintendo Power issue.
Just crack open your dusty old Nintendo Power from 2002.
I do have the strategy guide for this game right behind me right now. Dragon Roost Cavern Small Key. That's good because we're gonna need all of them. Well, except maybe one if we decide to glitch. But
That's our last one, I believe.
yeah.
We've used two. We have two.
Yeah.
So, and we do know that the mini boss has the big key. So we do in a very, very standard loop. Let's see if Quasi opts to skip that.
So interestingly enough, the average link is following suit and also heading to DRC. Broke the stone though, so that's gonna be a little more annoying.
Yeah, taking the scenic route.
Happens to the best of us.
Picking up some of those spoiler log rupees.
Yeah, they're good rupees. They're good rupees. Just gotta sidle along this. Would be way longer if we weren't in Rando. Link just does everything faster in Rando, and it's amazing.
He's got stuff to do later.
He's got them speedrunner legs, you know.
There we go. Not to pick that rock up.
That was a little risky.
No, that's a. I'm gonna prove to everyone. I'm gonna prove to myself I can do this. Do a little side hop into the door. This guy's a speedrunner at his core.
Yeah, you can tell I'm the one that never believes in the hype, even mine.
Sometimes when you mess something up, especially when you're on a restream, you're like, no, I'm gonna lose the time. I'm gambling. I'm gonna do it. I need to show that this is something I can do. Oh, there's a Tingle statue. Those are items in the game.
The sure are items. There's 5 of them, and if you combine all of them, you get the Unstoppables Tingolia or something.
The forbidden one. There's our bombs. So power bracelet's completely not required, but it's gonna be no loss to either runner.
Yeah, because both of them went to. Oh, that looks a little shiny.
Yeah.
Thank you, Bird. The Eye of Sauron, as I like to call it. Because when you're missing that one, it looks a little luminous.
Oh.
Ankles. I mean, they both look very similar. You know? They're related. Both of their brothers, the other brother is called Knuckle. David Jr.'s there. Don't question David Jr.
No. Please don't ask about David Sr.
David Sr. Oh boy. He did great work for the Tingle family until the retirement home hits.
I just hope that no matter what I do in my life, it's really just one of my only goals is to not disappoint my father as much as David Jr. disappointed David Sr.
I mean, David Sr. maybe doesn't know about what happened to David Jr. Could be all right. It's not like David Jr. wanted to do this either. Pretty tragic. Pretty tragic. Yeah, don't burn bridges. Don't burn bridges. Unless you need to go down. Another shard!
Yeah, it's a backloaded DRC. We picked up 2 shards, a bow. You know, a Tingle statue.
We're 22 minutes in, and we're already at 7 shards.
A vanilla joy pendant? What a time to be alive.
Whoa. That makes me happy, actually.
It brought you joy?
It did bring me joy. And that's a lot of cheese. If you're lactose intolerant, you might want to look your way.
You're lactose sensitive.
Does it spark joy? Honestly, I'm gonna say it sparks joy.
It's made out of metal.
Because
probably spark.
I'm just saying, Mary Kondo's never gonna make me throw anything away.
Quasi is veering away from that boss key, so we're probably going to see a BK skip on Quasi's side. Leafless DRC BK skip is not free, but
So that's something.
both these runners are very capable.
Yeah, it is the grand finals after all.
Yeah.
Quasi cutting the bridge ahead of time. One way of doing it.
Well, we haven't done the boss key yet, so we are going down this way, taking the vanilla route through the dungeon, and we got another spiky.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Are we seeing the last piece of the Triforce?
Oh my goodness.
Imagine. Nope.
Oh, but those are required.
Good old spiky boots and the spiky chest.
I'm very interested in seeing Islet of Steel now. It is either going to be our leaf or our hook shot, but either way, we really want it.
Yep. Two very good items to have. SirQuazy not taking any chances with the quick spin here, because sometimes it just doesn't want to go when you have the Master Sword.
No, the best thing about Wind Waker quick spins is how you have to spin your stick 540 degrees.
Yeah. That's the best part about them. Yeah. You get to practice for Mario Party at the same time.
Yeah, the runners have the same number of pieces tracked, so I think we do have all of them.
Oh man. That is right. On their personal trackers were there. So we have seen them. You are right, Brute.
You're cheesed up. Actually, yeah.
Just cheesed up. Just cheesed up.
The Robitussin hasn't hit yet.
The lactose is going to your... Just straight to your eyes and making your eyes red.
We have yet another spiky? Oh my gosh, the value volcano is alive and well.
Oh man. Good old value volcano.
The D-bag is in Bird's Beak. Yeah.
Get our deals before they fall in the lava. Oh man.
Ooh.
Well, that's
Bad
good.
news if you're a DRC BK Gamba.
A good old DRC BK Campo. And there we go. Shard number 7 for your average link. So when your average link gets out of this dungeon, he's gonna be much faster than the average link to being able to go to Hyrule.
Yeah, he'll have 2 swords and the entire Triforce of Courage.
Yeah.
Also a bow. I feel like the bow has just been like such an afterthought here.
It was overlooked because so much happened. Also, that's also spiky again.
Note to mom. Speaking of our boy Bido.
It was just outside the silent.
Another Tingle statue. All right.
That dungeon was so loaded.
Another spiky.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez Louise. Save something for the rest of the seed, DRC.
That's insane.
All right, it's BK skip time. A little too far to the right.
Yeah, that's fine, because when you mess it up on that side, you get to try again.
Oh, all right.
On that side, you don't.
We're on our way to mini boss.
Yeah, mini boss time.
All right, not seeing him. Your shield and Quazy's back. The rupee counter on his HUD. Let's see. Oh, fire and ice.
Oh my god, fire and ice arrow. So 2 bows, a sword, few shards.
Yeah.
Bombs. Iron
what more could you ask for? A
single
smoothie?
Statues. Honestly, at this point, I'd want a smoothie on top.
Yeah.
I need the smoothie to chill out after all this.
I'm parched. There's so much progression.
There we go.
Ooh, that Moblin's pants match Quazy's model. I love the synchronicity.
I love the whole red green color blindness mix that the Moblin had going on. Just mess it up for the people that don't see color as well.
Ooh, Yao foiled by one of the worst rooms in the video game.
It's a pretty fun room.
Yeah, you kind of got
When that doesn't happen.
You kind of got to stutter step that magtail.
You know what's fun about this room? When you do it backwards and you don't really have a leaf to control where you're going.
No, you just have to.
So you have to jump where the magtail is and just hope you don't hit him. Whoa, that was wild.
Oh, I thought we were about to kill him.
Better not kill him. Easier to deal with him when he's not dead.
All right, we've got a rerun over here on Quazy's side. Seen this movie way too many times.
Good movie though. I really like the second time Mulgara gets hit by the stealing. Classic scene. Did you know that Velustel got an Oscar? That pretty good.
Ooh.
Best supporting actor. He supports the ceiling. Well, most of the time. I kind of forget to do it now. Cute colors on Goma tonight.
I saw Yao got the dungeon secret. Did Yao open either of the other ones? I don't see Notes of Mom on the tracker or Fire and Ice, so it looks like both chests got left.
Yeah, I think both
for the
chests
BK
got
skip.
Two chances to do the big key skip. You need them. A little too far from the peg there, but we'll get there. We'll get there. And Goma just doesn't want to die.
No.
Gonna do it with a different strat. Just wait for the bomb. He tried to grappling hook away too.
Just trying to do the action movie star. Drop the
not
bomb, walk away, smoking a cigarette,
Mhm.
not looking at the explosion behind you, being too cool for school.
Way too cool for school.
Yeah.
A cool cat, since that model seems to be a cat.
Ooh, there's our mirror shield.
So that's one more to add to the counter of this place is loaded.
Yeah.
No leaf though. No leaf.
No, I imagine we're seeing Islet of Steel right now.
If we're not going to Isle of Steel, I'll be surprised.
Yeah, I know. Even if Hookshot doesn't show up, I know Quazy is capable of DSC. I haven't seen Yao do it, but I'm sure Yao's probably equally capable. With Needle Rock into dead, but now we have Fire and Ice. But even with Needle Rock into dead, we can knock out that whole quadrant with nothing.
That's gonna be pretty interesting.
Getting our bombs equipped. I think we're going to steal still.
Yeah, might be the first play.
Yep.
Yeah, when you warp to Great Fish and there's not much left to do, that's where you're going.
Yeah. It's so much more fun warping to Great Fish than Miniblins because you're going to Islet of Steel. Maybe you're going to Western, but most importantly, you're not doing Zunari.
Zunari. We don't miss you.
I'll see you in season 7. Unfortunately,
we probably will. But at the same time, we'll get to catch kids again, which I do like that side quest.
That's. You want to rephrase that? We're gonna leave that as is.
It just feels right to me to start the seed that way. Been here too long.
All right, Yalos picked up his second sword, so we have all of our shards. We are just looking for a leaf, a hook shot, a sword, a bow. End of list.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
All right, well, we can take hookshot off our shopping list. We're looking for a leaf and a bow and a sword.
Yeah, potentially just a go mode. No, leaf and Iron would be fun.
Yeah, how hard are you coping at Go Mode Wind Temple? Go Mode Wind Temple is so scary.
It's an interesting one, especially if you don't like doing bomb drop storage. you get to do the fantastic alternative trick of ring storage. Not
It's-
better, just different.
I've said it so many times on comms. I'm only afraid of two things, and that is Wind Temple, Big Key Skip, and talking to women.
Oh man. Well,
Equally
I think
horrifying.
spring storage is harder to me, honestly. Oh man, it's Grandma! It's Grandma!
That is true. I blocked Momo. Plant 2 feet firmly on the carpet. Open that bottle. Get your soup. You have one dungeon done already.
And just don't question the fact that we don't look anything like any of your grandchildren. Give us the soup, lady.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're fine. Just sign the social security checks.
Or we're a nice scant. Don't worry.
We're just, Quasi just hoping, the seed's been playing kind of fast, but your foot on the gas. Let's hope that we never have to come back for outside ferry.
Gotta gamble on that one.
The orphanage is open. We got Western Ferry. Now we're gonna have outside ferry. There's our light arrows.
Light arrows.
Oh.
Hey, Grandma's just sitting on those.
Just
Thanks, Grandma.
yeah. Oh, dearie, you're going to kill Ganon? Go to the basement.
Go to the basement before you do. You'll thank me later.
It is so weird seeing us come out of Grandma's house and not go over to fail Jaboon's roll clip 3 or 4 times.
Hey, I feel represented now. Well, look at that. It's the bomb mail, and it's treasure chart 39.
A top 49 treasure chart.
It's very good, honestly. Look at Grandma giving us a skull necklace.
I mean, she already gave us the light
That's just an example of what you can do with the arrows you found in the basement.
So this could get really, really interesting. Quasi can't go to Hyrule until we go over to over to Cliff Flat, BPR, Thorned area.
Yeah.
We.
Bye, Meza.
If you're a runner, we really want to see that. We really want to see that last sword show up before the leaf.
Yeah, that would be very, very nice.
That's the one case where leaf in the first check of Wind Temple is not the nightmare scenario.
Real talk, though. Are we going straight to Hyrule for your average link?
It would be bold.
That would be bold, but at the same time...
We're equipping bombs. I think we're going Islet.
Yeah, at the same time, when you have 8 Triforce shards this early...
The lights were right underneath the soup.
Yeah, Grandma just was sitting on them. She was using the light arrows to stir the soup. It's insane.
Yeah, 1 cup light arrows, 1 pinch fairy. We're going to Hyrule. I'm surprised to see that we're going to Hyrule soupless.
That's an interesting place to be. I mean, the Dark Nuts are not so bad when you have Fire and Ice arrows and a hammer. So
yeah.
Can kind of destroy them.
We are now seeing Diamond Step. Diamond Step right on time.
Good old Diamond Step on time. Much easier. We do have bombs too, so we're gonna get to do the fast version if we're good at it.
Yeah, imagine we'll take 1 try to set it up and then go. I believe that's what we saw last time. Nicely done.
Well done. Whatever it is, just grab it.
Yeah, just more. There's the leaf.
All right. My god.
Well,
So I rolled nothing, and meanwhile we found the leaf.
Yeah, I think you got to put your chips on Wind Temple. There's so many checks, it's not hinted foolish.
Pretty bold, but I do like bold.
Well, let's see what Quasi's feeling. Yeah, we are going to Wind Temple.
Yeah. Yep. Interesting. Meanwhile, it's frog time, so don't mind me. Just gotta find a frog emote.
Find our appropriate frog emotes out in chat.
I have this one. Basic one, but I quite like it because it's smiley.
I have this one for when the frog is done, which is now.
Yeah, just in time. Oh man, that frog doesn't look well. It's like one step away of being served at the French restaurant. I don't like that.
He croaked.
Oh man, he did. He did. Cyclos didn't though. And Cyclos as treasure chart 10.
Of all the treasure charts, that is the most recent one we've seen.
It is the most recent one. Unless we assume that every chart was made like in chronological order, and you mean when they were made?
We do like a Star Wars thing where we made treasure charts 4 through 6 first, and then 1 through 3, and then 7 through 9. But there were a lot of memes about 1 through 3.
1 through 3 had a very good meme potential, especially the treasure charts. Leaf was a diamond step. Oakshot was right where YourAverageLink is going.
Yeah. So Yao will be in good shape. Actually, I think the best case scenario for Yao, like it's for all intents and purposes done, is sort of outset fairy. If Yao does Islet, then Diamond Step, then outset.
So the only thing that's a little unfortunate for SirQuazy is that we're in Wind Temple. We're missing that final shard. We know where that shard is. He doesn't.
Yeah, we have a spiky here. Quazy's gonna be storing the jump.
Fun trick. Just don't look at the spring. Just don't look at the spring.
If you can't see it, it doesn't exist. Oh, that is huge for Yao. That is go mode for the restream.
Yeah, we were in no mode, as we say.
Yeah.
We know everything.
Yeah, that I think is just so strong for Yao, because that's going to be go mode right off the bat. It's just going to be a question of how comfortable Yao is with go moding Wind Temple, getting the key, skipping everything along the back. But
you're always looking for that final small key. So while you're looking for that, sometimes you find the big one, and you just have a sigh of relief when that happens.
You're so happy. Yeah, Quazy's doing all of it. Kill all, everything.
Yeah, that's
basically the second we find the small key in here, that's when the clock starts for Quazy. But Yao's doing exactly what he needs to do. Yao's probably going to invest the time in outset fairy. That's a good 90 seconds. But
where's Quazy's last shard? It is
Thorned.
Thorn Fairy, yes. I was just trying to remember which of the fairies that was. I don't remember their names. I just call them Fairy 1, 2,
yeah,
3,
the one that should
6,
be Eastern Fairy. It's the furthest east.
And don't even get me started on that one fairy that's sitting in an octopus that we never go to.
All right, Yao setting up to do the bomb trick.
Yeah,
looks just a hair. Oh no!
No.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you gotta remember, Cloud has pretty thick boots.
Ooh.
Thick boots on that boy.
Yeah, Magnus, you can always go to Octo Fairy and get yourself an item hint. Nobody's gonna stop you.
The only person that's stopping us is ourselves.
Yeah.
Let's put everything in the logic for Season 7. Let's go! Orca 500 during Grand Finals? I want that.
Alright, yeah, I'll go to outset, please. There we go.
And that looks like outset.
Yeah. It's so hard to pass up the soup.
Go to outset and you won't be upset.
Even 200 go mode with that dungeon completely available, it's Yeah, but it's consistent with Yao's been playing it this way with doing a lot more overworld. Quasi has been more aggressive on the dungeons.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty big reaction when you get to under of Link's house.
Yeah, since the sword is in the first second wind,
I mean, it
yeah,
depends.
we're still doing outset fairy here. We'll get this, but
It really depends on what your average Link does. Like, are we believing in the sword in Wind Temple or not? That's where it's gonna change.
yeah, I don't. So it says that, like, looking at his tracker, it says that he has 22 locations accessible. I'm assuming that Yao's already marked off all of outset. So we're talking about Ice Ring, Angular.
It's getting pretty thin.
Yeah. Wind Temple in these settings are, what is that, 13 checks?
Wind Temple.
Yeah, it's 11 plus the 2 dungeon secrets.
I think it's a little more than 11.
13. No, it's yeah, you're right. It's,
I think it's like normally it's like 13 maybe. It's been a while, and I don't track my items, by the way, so I don't track anything. My tracker makes people angry.
wait, no, it's 14. It's 14 checks normally, but 3 of them are keys. So that's where I get 11. So 14 plus the 2 dungeon secrets. Basically, 75%, 80% of Yao's checks are inside Wind Temple. He might cope a little more overworld, but I don't know. The seed's playing fast.
Everything's going fast. I'm trying to type a message in French at the same time. I'm confused. Good old Outset Fairy. Couldn't do it without them.
Storage, my nemesis.
Yeah, it's a trick that's harder than it looks.
Yeah. Yeah, it has the S6C numbers on it. But I lost my train of thought.
Hello, Dark Nuts.
Hello, Dark Nuts, my old friend.
Would you like an arrow to the head? No? Good, because you don't have anything for us.
Yeah. And we can't walk back out of this door anyway, so.
It's Grandma again. With her very emo grandchild for some reason. I mean, the other grandchild was a cat, so not much normaler. And we've opened the floor. This is their group Ganondorf. We don't talk about group Ganondorf. It's all the people that didn't want to participate. We threw them in there. Ganondorf is a pretty bad boss too. That is a fact, actually. We could have 3 groups that are called Puppet Ganon, though. That would be pretty good. You look at that. It's a spiky chest. No idea what's in there, but and it's not that important in the grand scheme of things. Turns out to be a Tingle statue. It's not that important, sadly. Y'all can definitely go about Wind Temple. It's all gonna be about when we enter Wind Temple. Are we going right now? Are we going elsewhere? We're going elsewhere. We know that everything y'all is doing is just gonna delay when they get to do when Temple Go mode. So it's all gonna be about how long it takes for SirQuazy to finish the dungeon and then find whatever they need to find on top of the overworld.
Yeah, I support coping overworld for a go mode dungeon. Maybe not go mode Wind Temple, but go mode ET, absolutely.
Go mode ET is pretty good. It's a fun one, especially if you bring the bird with you. Oh man.
Yeah, as long as we always get to start with EGL and I never have to learn first song stem skip, that's great.
I've been writing on that forever, man.
It's too spooky for me.
Thank you, Fairy. It's nice. I feel loved for once. And that bomb jump was a little too early, but it's okay. We have a lot of bombs to try it again. There we go.
Of Miniblins and the big bomb bag.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fun. It's fun addition. It just gives you a lot of tries to try tricks and get better at them. You know.
Yeah.
Would you look at that? We got Tingle Statue number 5. Which means we could go see Ankle. We're going to see Ankle tonight.
I would think in Quazy's position you want to do that because you made the commitment to go in the Wind Temple instead of your overworld, so you want to play to what's good for the way you've played.
Speaking of Wind Temple, YourAverageLink is going straight for it. Oh my god.
The clock has the clock is starting.
Yeah, the clock is starting to tick for SirQuazy right now. I don't know who's from the winner's bracket between these two or which game it is.
So
but
this is Yao won the winner's bracket. If Yao holds on and takes this, that's going to be the end of the tournament.
Oh man.
But if Quazy can pull this out, we will have a game 2, which has yet to be scheduled. But I believe this could potentially be the last Miniblins match for season 2. I think the other groups have been resolved.
Been kind of absent, so I don't actually know, but I think I saw a second line on the sign up sheet earlier, but.
Yeah, I think Group Mulgera scheduled both of theirs, but I think Group Mulgera was decided. I'm not 100% sure.
Ah, that would make sense. That would make sense.
One of the eggheads in chat will know for sure.
Look at that! It's a spiky chest!
Hey.
How much is y'all's dopamine gonna spike? How much is their heartbeat gonna spike?
Yeah, Momo does Group Mulgera need another game, or is this the potentially final match of the tournament?
Would you look at that? It's a Master Sword! It's Go Mode for YourAverageLink!
It's true Master Sword!
Oh my god. The Master Sword that doesn't look like the Master Sword at all.
Alright, Quazy's aiming a little too high. You want to go on the bottom right corner?
There's multiple ways to get this trick, but the bottom corner is by far the most reliable one. Because I swear that does work. It does. I've seen it. But it's not an easy one to get. Many ways to get outshot, but only one of them works often.
Work.
It does work. Told you.
Have we seen the boss key, or is it at kill all?
Honestly, I don't know.
Either way, we're seeing. We'll know soon enough.
Shoot the Fruit Loops mascot. Shoot the 2 guys that really need to eat Fruit Loops or anything.
Okay, we have already seen the PK. Yal is looking for a small key, and We'll know a lot more about Yao's comfort level as soon as he picks up this small key.
Yeah. Where are we going from this small key is the question now. Because we can totally finish the dungeon if we wanted to, but it's not the easiest trick in the book.
Yeah, that is, for all intents and purposes, go mode for Yao.
And it seems like the chat, aka the extension of tracking, seems to know that there's a big key behind the stone head.
That is really, really nice, especially if you are not the most comfy. If I see a key chest right there, I'm gonna pick it up.
I'm gonna pick it up too.
All right, nicely done by Quazy. Give this guy a high five and then roll by. No, don't go for
three high five, three high five, three
Yeah,
high fives. Let's
10.
go.
The 15.
The 15.
Do I hear a 20?
Do we have a 20? 25, 25, 25. 30, 30, 30? Oh, he's already dead.
We gotta get this audio switched over. We gotta get the cat jams popping.
Mm. We're pretty much gonna get 2 cat jams in a row, or at least a very long cat jam.
Yeah. Well, if they're both in there at the same time, we can just play them at the same time. We'll have desynced cat jams.
Oh man. Why do I have the picture of the very long cat in my head now? I'm this old, guys. I'm this old.
Yeah. All right. So Yao is going to go back to pick it up. We open the gate. We're taking the 50-50 that this is the BK, which we're gonna be very happy to see that it is the BK.
It makes everything so much easier.
Yeah. And Quazy's on a pretty tight timeline now.
YourAverageLink, remembering just before planting a tree that, hey, that's just gonna make it easier. Do remember that, I'm pretty sure too. The tail end of it, though. Oh man, it's time for the jam.
All right, nicely done to get into the basement.
Oh man, love that song. Long Cat Jam. Yes.
All right, Quazy did not attempt a regrab, so we're gonna get one more air phase. Yao jumped a little too far to the right.
Yeah.
This is a really hard jump under pressure.
It really is. Oh, Quasi just thrusting the Hain there, and sadly the game just didn't want to go.
Dodge the babies.
So babies, get the tongue. Let's go. Well done. And Quasi's done with the dungeon. Which means it's now a Triforce Hunt in the overworld.
Yep.
The
Classic
only thing
Wind
that
Waker.
could save Quasi is pretty much just going to the right spot right away.
Yeah, Yao's across the gap. The worst is over.
Yeah. Green shoe jelly though. Grab that. Grab
Ooh.
that.
That doesn't grow on trees.
Yeah, there's not a lot of it in the game. It's not like every green shoe gives you that.
He randomizes shoe colors too. We don't know if we're ever gonna see a green shoe.
Some other color of shoes is gonna drop green shoe though, so it's pretty weird. Very progressive, actually.
If we do see straight over to BPR, we're gonna have a pretty close race, and these two runners did have a very close A very close race in winners finals. It was just a few seconds off. We are going to
Single
see
Island.
Single Island. Yeah.
It makes sense. Like you just got every single statue in that dungeon. You want to believe, you know?
Oh my gosh, we have a boomerang. All right, everyone look away. We have a memer on stream.
No, don't look away. The boomerang is the way. I do that
This
too.
is somewhere. Tuba Man is smiling, but he doesn't understand why.
I'm smiling right now. I'm just as bad as Tuba Man.
This is good. We love
Eh.
Tuba Man.
Oh, Tuba Man. Almost as much as he likes something else.
Well, the nice thing about this is that this is required bosses mode, so we don't have to get the shard off of Mulgera. So even if you spawn in the warp, that's actually a good thing, because we don't need to pick up that shoe jelly.
That's true. That's true. In this very particular case, it is better.
My season 6 ended in the Mulgera warp. I killed Mulgera, I spawned in the warp, and then I looked in the race room and Jarhead was done.
That sounds about right, actually. It's frog time again. Oh man. Did I even change my emotes? No, frog is there. Let's go. And Mulger is dead. Denis Villeneuve is angry.
Quazy's last shard's on Thorn Fairy.
Yeah, good old Thorn Fairy.
So Quazy's got to go do BPR and Thorned.
It's not looking good for Quazy.
No, but I think that's where he's headed next. I don't know what else he has available.
There's not a lot left other than that. Maybe
Ice Ring and Angular. That would be very unfortunate.
It would be.
The window is all but closed.
Southern Fairy leading to Ice Ring. So yeah,
this is Southern Ice Ring Angular. Yeah, I think that is gonna be. I think that's gonna close the window for Quazy.
Yeah, the window's closing, but in the meantime, your average link is gonna go to Hyrule for the second time this season. Actually,
back to Hyrule.
Back to Hyrule.
Nothing in his way except for a barrier, but we have something for that.
Yeah, it's calling it very hard. Try it. It's pretty good. And then there's going to be, I like to call them the 5 PGs. Phantom Ganon, Puppet Ganon 1, Puppet Ganon 2, Puppet Ganon 3, and Person Ganon. Never underestimate Person Ganon.
I know Yao does not look at the race room. You got to be feeling a little bit spooky because you did a little extra unrequired overworld before you went into Wind Temple, and your Go Mode Sword was the first check of Wind Temple. But you're sitting in a really good spot. But I in Yao's position, I would be feeling very nervous.
Yeah, and we're gonna break the barrier with that nervousness. It's sharpened.
The hot knife of anxiety slicing through the berry.
That would be a new trend. After the Direct Press channel and the Boiling Hot Knife channel, Anxiety Knife. And the channel is powered entirely by the fact that the guy really doesn't want to be on video, but it just works because of it. Oh my god, it's a wooden chest. I don't know how you guys resist opening that chest. Especially when it's a pair. Oh ho!
Oh baby.
Now that's good.
Let's just go to BPR. Just maybe that's the reminder.
It's a good reminder actually. It's ominous. We got our vitamin C.
we have a Spiky in here? Oh my god.
That's
Cabana.
spiky.
Oh, please don't be Cabana Deed.
Oh my god, that's Kevin indeed.
It's Cabana
It
Deed.
kind of has to be.
There's no way it's anything else.
Yeah. Is that
Oh,
gonna
no.
throw us off? Are we going to Cabana?
I hope not, but I totally see why we would.
Yeah. I mean, it is 2 checks. It is
Yeah.
2 checks.
Crazy just finding the wrong items, but we're sailing south.
Meanwhile, YourAverageLink dealing with the first of the PGs.
This tracks. He is an Gang member.
Just gonna throw that sword at the wall and hope the wall goes away.
Oh hey, we completely missed all the guys that we need in the tournament after.
Oh man, it's time for Angular. We do get to see islands we didn't get to see though, which feels good.
Yeah, the bad thing though is that we saved the ice ring, so that's gonna be we saved our position back. Now we can just sail to Cabana.
Pretty good. Or warp away.
Nope. Okay. We are doing what we need to do.
Nice, nice. And YourAverageLink is about to step inside of the PG room. Let's go. It means I probably should unmute.
Ooh.
Oh, very well
PG
done.
room. That was a PG-13 shot. That was sexy.
Damn, son. It was the
Ooh, hello.
Oh, it's getting pretty good.
Oh, welcome to ZSR After Dark. We got some spicy PG action here. Ooh,
And there we go.
Already down.
Only missed 1 arrow. Very well
after
done.
that one. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's gonna feel pumped now.
Oh man.
Meanwhile, SirQuazy about to try and glitch inside of Burst Peak Rock.
Ooh, flipping the camera. I feel like that's just I feel like we're overcomplicating this.
Oh, and time for the spider phase. Lined up, but not quite.
That's fine. You go into this, you're thinking, all right, just don't bogey. Don't bogey PG2.
Yeah, if you get the par tree, you're fine.
Yeah.
If you get the birdie, though, you feel great.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be maybe a par tree. Getting some magic from the bass would have been nice, but apparently not.
All of the serotonin release from that incredible PG1 is gone.
Yeah, it just went away. It could have stayed if you got a little more magic drops, but
yeah, just one crip shot and it's still there. You're still riding high.
Oh, and now we're gonna have to be a little more mindful of our magic or drink some soup.
This whole time.
That's the wrong hand of the puppet getting right there. But Kamikaze stats work.
Yeah, you got 6 hearts. Don't be afraid to get in there and make some friends. What, did that hit?
It did not.
No, we didn't get a second pop.
It did not. I did not hear a noise. It was close though. Felt close. That was good. That was good.
All right, we got the D-bag coming up here for Quazy. D-bag up for Quazy. D-bag down for Yao.
So Quazy now has the opportunity to mail note to mom. Isn't that beautiful?
Imagine having a strong enough brain that you can remember that you picked up an item 40 minutes ago.
Pretty good.
Couldn't be me.
Oh, and we're gonna be spazzing out the rope here. Not the most consistent movement right now, but it is going up.
Yeah, line goes up.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I've done much worse myself.
Yeah. The whole time you do that, you feel like your opponent's just right below you on the rope, just mashing their way up right behind you.
That is so true. Empty bottle, let's go. Change your direction with the
Flip.
Wind Waker. Through
Nicely
me.
done.
Oh my god. Are we getting Pog Slide too? We are.
Very nicely done.
And it's time for the final fight. 6 hearts, 2 helpings of soup left. One boss, one Zelda shooting arrows. Let's go. Things are starting well.
Got the iframes. Able to preserve our soup.
Just wait for the bad guy to attack you, and wait a little once that hey button starts flashing. Talk to the girl. That's the hardest strat, honestly.
Yeah, imagine talking to girls. Couldn't be me.
And press A for the victory. Send your GGs in the chat for your average link. Finishing up with a time of 109.54.
Not dropping a single game. Our first ever group Helmaroc winner.
Yeah. Because the groups were named after goddesses last time. I think Quasi is gonna take the ferries, go home.
Got a DNF Quazy as well.
Would you look at that?
So we will see if these guys would like to join us. Extended the invitation to both of them.
That would be nice. And it is kind of the end of Miniblins for this year. But you know what's fun about the end of Miniblins? It means that the next tournament is coming up.
Yeah, the leaves change. The season moves on to the next one. We are joined by both of our runners.
Look at them.
Crazy. GG's, fellas.
GG's.
Yeah, GG. That was a fast one. Oh man.
Yeah, but it was also another sword casino, and instead of full clearing this time, I found it like pretty early on.
It was a sword casino for you. For Quasi, it was a shark casino at the end.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Which
sort of it was really consistent with how both of you played. Quasi really prioritized dungeons. Was the first one into DRC, and was the first one into Wind Temple. But Yao was a little more focused on clearing up Overworld ahead of time, and it really paid out with that shard on Thorn Fairy being the decider.
Oh, I see.
Overworld's always the answer, but I don't know. In my mind, I was like, I need 2 items left. Wind Temple wasn't hinted. It's gonna be like on Volgara. It won't hurt me that much. And as I kept doing Wind Temple, I was like, damn.
And
First
then,
sword was really the go mode. Like, I fucked up. Oh, I'm sorry, I screwed up. And I was like,
and then to add insult to injury, Bulgara was like, "Take my snot, children.
oh, yeah.
Take my snot."
Yeah, and the only out being like the Tingle statues, which were nothing.
I was praying. I was like, come on, please be the Tingle statues. Because I don't know. I knew in my mind the thing to do was to clear Overworld before I went into Wind Temple, but I was like, maybe today's the day, you know? I was like, I had a great seed yesterday. I was playing, practicing, and I was like, maybe 2 days in a row. Maybe, someone's looking down on me being like, let's give this guy, a dungeon rush. And it happened in DRC, just not in Wind Temple.
The Dragon Rose Cavern was absolutely loaded.
Yeah.
Everything was in there.
So
yeah, there was.
Oh, good, yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot. I was trying, as you probably guessed, I was trying to greed out for a bow or something eventually, but it never came up, and so I decided I'd rather do DRC than Outset without the fairy.
Yeah, it was
Pretty good
really
way of doing
interesting early on that both of you opted to go straight for Ghost Ship too. and pick up those power bracelets, which were not required. But what was the?
Yeah, they weren't required, and in fact, they ended up losing me time because I accidentally picked up the boulder on DRI and had to go around.
Yeah. That's one of those
so
moments.
sad.
It's one of those moments.
Hmm.
You see the rock breaking and your heart breaks at the same time.
I think my thought process was just we had grappling hook going to paw print, and then I was like, it'll help me go backwards through the RC for at least that one rock. So I was like, maybe it's a good call.
I mean, it was pretty useful until we found the bombs not too long after that.
100%.
Quasi, you were showing off a little bit of the deep knowledge of the dev build, going back and picking up the flaming stick to do the front loop backwards. It was really,
I just can't
really cool to see.
I can't believe I threw the first one. Like, if it would have just stayed there, I could have relit it. But I just like threw it way off the edge, and I was like, damn, there went my stick.
Oh, that is a thing you can do.
Yeah, the sticks do go through doors in this one. You don't even need to glitch it. It's amazing.
Yeah, it was Giga Brains. We got a good kick out of that. But you both played incredible. Yao, congrats on not dropping a single game in the group. What's next for you with Wind Waker?
I'm interested in participating in season 7. We'll have to see what happens with that, and like Skyward Sword season 3 coming up, and of course HD Rando coming out tomorrow. But I do plan on at least trying out season 7 stuff. So if I end up running into you again, Quasi, I think we deserve rematches.
I'd definitely be excited for it.
Oh, you heard it here first. Season 7, the next chapter of the rivalry will be written.
You guys don't know it yet, but season 7 is literally just both of you in a best of 100 series. Good luck.
No.
I don't know if I want to play 100 games of Wind Waker during season 7. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'll be good with like 30 or so.
I know. That's why it's called torture.
Yeah, and Quasi, congratulations, a 2-time grand finalist in Miniblins. What's next for you, bud? End of the tournament.
I'll probably like put off doing season 7, but then at the last minute I'll get FOMO. Then I'll do season 7, and then hopefully make that top 24, but then get kicked out right away so I don't get burnt out. But maybe do a little better this year.
I feel represented right now.
He's just like me for real.
I'm in this photo and I don't like it.
Yeah. I'm in this photo and I do like it. Oh man.
Well,
I remember last season where Quasi was good old number 24 and I was number 23, and we both got hit out early.
21.
I actually ranked 25th, but I think someone decided to sit out the season, so I got bumped up. But I went from being like, oh yay, I'm like the big dog, to like, oh no, look at all these big dogs, and it was super fun either way. I had a good time.
The qualifiers finished, and it was like, oh shit, I'm in danger.
Yeah, I don't remember what everyone's path was. I know Quasi had you had Kilpin, Lin Amphi maybe, and mine was like Tanjo and Jarhead, and it was just like, yep, this is gonna be a real short tournament.
100%. I believe it was those two as well, but I think in the opposite order.
I know I got knocked out in like the first round of losers by Kit Caught or something. That was something.
A brutal draw.
Oh man, I think it's gonna be it for this season. We're feeling nostalgia for the one before, and when season 7 is gonna come around, we're gonna have nostalgia for Miniblins, which just finished.
Anyway, that's gonna do it for Wind Waker for now, but there's a lot more exciting things going on. Big shout out to our runners, Quasi and YourAverageLink, for putting on a tremendous show for us. Mont, thank you for joining me in the comms booth, and then Joshy and Solstice for doing all the tracking for us, keeping us aware of all of the items. We definitely forgot about the shard on board for way too long. We're going to send everyone over to ZSR 3 which is the ALTTP Survivors of Hyrule tournament, which is in full swing. There are matches today, tomorrow, Saturday. There's a lot of ALTTP happening. But stay tuned because, as we mentioned, Wind Waker S7 is coming soon, TM. SSR Season 3, soon, TM. Lots of exciting rando action. And you can only find it here on the ZSR family of brands. So, with that, any other closing thoughts? Because the raid is literally about to fire off.
I don't know. I can definitely tell that I've not gunloaded Wind Temple that much.
Thank God for early VKs.
GG.
Have a good
Yeah,
night,
no,
everyone.
Yeah. Oh man.